Hello and welcome back once again to some more StoneBlock 4. I am Towkn, and we are not going to go fight that chicken again because I did fight the chicken. I did record it. I decided to go ahead and take it out because I died another that's four times, right? To what? 22 to 20. Yeah, four more times in order to do it. Although I did find out that if I hit backslash back, it's way I could just teleport back. Yeah. Which I decided to do for that fight just to make it easier. But yeah, we have some upgrades to the base. As you can see, everything looks different. I went ahead and used my exchange gadget, made a bunch of deep slate, or not deep slate, yeah, deep slate tiles. Although I did run out a little bit up there and over there. Uh, But yeah, and then we made some nice double herringbone dark oak planks and covered the ground with it. Put these fancy wither engraved glowstones in. Just for all of this, I made this here times four because it was better for the things. They got diamond upgrades in each one of them, right? So that they can hold 12,000 each instead of 500, whatever. All of our major big blocks like this, or just whatever, even though I could easily put them into their own, thing and basically do the same thing, make a diamond upgrade and do it times four. I was like, you know what? We'll just leave these here. They're easier to see that way. And yeah. Over here though, because like a bunch of these only, had hardly anything in them. I mean, I did end up putting, like this here and here, which it doesn't really even need to be in there. But we know that some of them have extra ones that don't need them. So if we need some later for one of these other ones, we could do it. Well, like most of these can hold 4,000, even though they only hold like 1,000 at most, 2,000 at most, like the leather here. But technically, this one here, um, I could probably take that out. Still good, right? Yeah, 14,000 out of 98,000. I could probably go and take this one out as well. Oh, no, I can't take that one out. Okay. So, but yeah, but all of our bone meal is being transported from over there over to here as well now, as well as everything else that's over there. Everything that's going over there, with the exception of the dimensionalist, is making its way over here. But we still have a fair amount of empty ones. We built the wall out here, and then we could dig this out if we want to add more. Here's some more of like the mod stuff that I said before. You have some of the create, the power, some of the other stuff all in here. We still have 19 of these since we took out almost all of these. We have that. But then you have all of our stuff here. A couple of the alloy metals and stuff here. A couple of the other ones up here. And then the stuff here. And then, of course, all of this here like that. Up here, the only thing I really did was, I don't remember if I had put that down for you guys or not. But I added speed upgrades to all of these and this and energy upgrades so that it would go faster. Yeah, how are we looking at power? Ooh, we're down to 59 of those. We might need to do some stuff to make some more. Probably use a bunch of power when I upgraded that and then did some stuff to make these things here. But yep, all of that is now there. But yep, as you can see though, if you look at this, you have this one here that basically takes everything that isn't, or the three things that aren't, whatever. So once the clay becomes a block, it goes through and blah, blah, blah. And then the same thing with this one here, taking everything else. So we have an andesite pebble in there we can take out and just go ahead and throw in. I did make my little terminal thing so that I could do that. I also went ahead and made the Enderium blocks so that you didn't have to sit there and watch me just click and click and click a bunch. this is going relatively good here. We'll grab all this out. Yep. But yep, the egg. I got the egg in. Popped out the other one of these for the egg. That we have a bunch of eggs being made, even though we don't really need that many eggs being made. And then we got the dragon head doing the thing. So we got the dragon head from the quest. But yeah, but then I come here. I could just take all this, throw all that in there. Good. I did because we got the Dragon's Breath Potion. I did go ahead and upgrade these to the Shadow Pulse. So they are fully upgraded as well, and made some what you call it, Eclipse Alloy. But yeah, but that's all I've done. Actually, wait. There's one more other thing back here. I'm sure you saw. So this is now doing everything. Of course, we do have quivers now. I don't know. There's actually a way to take these out. I don't know if there's a way to take these arrows out of the quiver or not. But as you can see, like most everything in here that was being in here before, like all of this stuff being added to here, all the heads get added to here, all the bottles get added to here, and so on and so forth, and they all have much more storage than what they have, although this gunpowder, you can see it's 29,000 out of 49. That's 20 out of that. And we go back here. And these ones, even though it does have a void on it, even though it does have this, I can't take that off because there's way more than the 2,000 in there now. And I didn't feel like dealing with that. But then bones get voided after 2,000, meat after 2,000, sticks after 2,000. And then feathers. We don't get a lot of feathers in here, but we do have feathers on there. Yeah, but we do still have all this annoying stuff here. It'd be good if I made a better void upgrade. And yeah, hold it to just get rid of armor. But yeah, that's what we did. Oh yeah, we put the seeds down here because they're closer to these guys. Although I haven't checked in on this in a while. Wow, there's a lot of feathers. Yeah, there's also a lot of water eggs and a lot of stone that doesn't even need to be in there. And yeah, but yeah, I definitely need to do some stuff with the chickens at some point to get them back in the thing. And I don't know why I keep throwing stuff in there, but sure, why not? Okay, anyways, yes. So if we click on to this here, we go over here to our bounty board real quick, and that's why I don't know why. Mighty Initiative. Okay, I don't know why it didn't give us this. Yeah, don't know. But we did complete one other one. I don't know what it is though. I don't see it. Oh wait, here it is. Here, play for 50 hours. Yeah, but we go in here. We click on this. I didn't want to click on this until we were here. And yeah, let's see what we get from this. We got Blackfire bricks, 32 of them. Yep. Well, those are completely useless to us because we already made our forge thing. So yeah, perfect. Okay. Okay, well, let's go ahead and head to our farm so that we can head to, which guy is this again? This is Catalyst. Okay. So I was told, and I haven't tested this out yet, if I was told if I open this up and then click on this. Oh, okay, cool. It just takes you there. I don't have to click on it. Anyways, blah blah blah. We beat the chicken. We did the thing. We got the Enderium blocks for the next upgrade. Yeah, boom. And now we just need to craft the 16 World Engine Advanced blocks, which is a lot of stuff. But let's go ahead and jump back Actually, wait. Can we buy new stuff from him yet? And but what is anything useful? Mithril, maybe. Who knows? Isnium's not really that. Nope. Ultimate tier installer. I don't think there's really anything in here we need. Yeah, this here would be useful, but not really needed. Yeah, oh, we do have. You know what we could do? Go ahead, head home. And what we could do is, if I remember where they're all at, we come over here, right? Pull out chance key. I'm gonna open this up here as well, though, and just make sure I put it in here. And I don't see any in there. Okay, so that should be all of our chance cubes, unless there are some in one of these two chests over here. I don't see any. And I don't see any. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this, and we're going to throw all of this here in there, just because. And let's go open some chance cubes, shall we? I'm going to just run kind of far down this way so that we don't accidentally blow our base. Like, I mean, this should be far enough, but I'm pretty sure I just want a little bit further. Yeah, we'll do it right. We'll do it once we get to this weird opening here that I have because I did some weird mining, right? Yeah, here you go. Here you go. Boom. Oh, Amanda the Panda wishes me good fortune. Did that actually do anything else? Well, I did get B. I'm going to turn the magnet off because that gave me stuff, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Oh, nope. Not dealing with you. Not dealing with you. Oh my goodness, they're multiplying. They're multiplying. I don't have any way to deal with them. Okay, they disappeared. They disappeared. Anyways, we're gonna run down this way a bit now. And try one here. Yeah. Probably should have brought my sword with me. Okay. Oh, that's a witch in there. That's a witch in that one. Okay, of course. Of course. Oh my goodness, that witch is fast. Witch is fast. Definitely should just grab my sword. Also should put my levels away. So that if I do die for some reason, or all. Okay, then we go here. We grab this. Which I did find out that the whatchamacallit that I did have on it, the knowledge of the ancients, did hurt us. Knowledge of the ancients turned that egg and everything into experience. So yeah, that's kind of why we didn't get it the first time when we killed him the first time. But yeah, you've seen me kill him, so that's all you need to know. It basically was the same way last time, except I think it went slightly smoother. Oh, another jellyfish. Okay. Yep. Boom, boom. Yeah, we'll just clear out all these guys, get lots and lots of whatchamacallit, magma cream from them. Oh, come on. You're nowhere near me. Yeah, you're nowhere near me. Boom. Boom. Oh, that one was definitely nowhere near me. It was even on the ground. It wasn't even jumping at me. Be like that one, I could say probably close. Yeah. Yep, there we go. There we go. Boom. Okay, come on. Come on. Get hit. Just get hit and quit knocking me back. There we go. Got you. Got you. Got you. Done. Boom. Redstone Prophy. I have no idea what that is. Just some diamond legs and stuff then? Okay. Uh, sure. Sure. Here, man, you can have this one. Okay, I just went off with a firework. Okay. Well, we got some magma cream, a bunch of bat wings, some redstone, and some sugar out of that. Yeah, let's go back here, and then I don't know why I'm running all the way back here. Let's just go back here and see. I don't think I have magma cream in here, right? I don't. Okay. So we could put bat wings and magma cream in there. Boom, boom. Like so. We can go like that. Get redstone and sugar in there. Okay, so now let's look at these quests. Boom, boom. So we got this one, right? Because we did do that. We got this because we did do that. We also got that because we did do that. Powering diamonds. So we're going to need to make an empowerer and some display stands, which means we also need this other stuff, which means we need this, which means we make some more of that. So we actually should have some of that redstonia crystal. As you can see, we have that. Um, we could make some more though. Grabbing this. We're probably gonna need some lapis or something as well, but we can bring this up there, throw it in there, and go boom. Wait, go. Boom, there we go. That'll give us some more of those. Then if we hit U on this, click on this, throw this in there. We're gonna need to make a couple of these. I know that for sure. Okay, so we're gonna take over here. We're gonna type in actually. Okay, and there's a couple things. We have red goggles, void sack, traveler stack. I don't know what all this stuff is. I don't remember. We're gonna need some of these. Go like this. Go like that. Boom. There we go. Run down here and just put them in our system. This as well, very unorganized overall, but organized overall as well. There we go. Here then, we need to make some display stands. Power requires a display stand, so we'll click on this. For that, we're going to need some ethic green and some ethic quartz. Ethic green is chiseled quartz thrown in a thing. So we need to make some chiseled quartz, and I'm assuming the other one's just going to be blocks of quartz. Yeah, so we need some blocks of quartz stuff. I don't know. I think I put blocks of quartz in there. Nope. I don't even know if blocks of quartz are even a thing on my board anymore. So let's go ahead and click here and type in QUA. We have 2. We're definitely gonna need more, which means we're definitely gonna need more quartz. How do we? How can we get more quartz fast again? The Unearther doing soul sand. Couldn't really farm soul sand super fast and easy, right? So, I mean, that's probably the best way to get it. What's the dimensionalist, right? No, the geologist. Okay, doing soul sand. Crusher thing. The quartz chicken again. Quartz chicken was going to be iron and a stone chicken. That was those chickens were just so much work just to get them to be able to stay there. So you got to like make the chicken and down the chicken and put it in the thing to turn it into a soul and all that just so that you could feed them. So let's see. What do we need again to make soul sand then? We should have some. No, we don't have a huge amount. It's like 500-ish. Yeah, so we have 500-ish. So if we press R on this, oh yeah, we can make soul sand with those. Okay, yeah. So I can click that. We can just go like that to get a bunch of soul sand. That I could then bring over to one of these geologists, right? Um, but I think sand is going to be what I want to take down. So let's go ahead. We actually probably want to run over here. And of course, there's a couple of things I want to do here in just a second as well. So let's go ahead and come over here and grab this. One of these. We could just come back here. Break that. Break that. Go like this. That right there. All 500 of that in there. Go like this. Take this out. And oh no, he's an archaeologist. These guys are geologists, right? Yeah, darn. Okay, so never mind. I definitely did that wrong. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead, hook that back up, break this down. There we go. Boom. Oh, take that out of there from you because you can't do that. We'll come over here and break this. We'll leave that one there this time because this here. Go like this. Take this out of here. Throw this into here. Just let that go there. And then we need to get these guys some sort of food source, I think, as well. But I'm gonna come over here. Let's throw this and this in here. Because carrots didn't really do well. Actually, well, we have a throw that back in there. We do have this. We have some chicken cooked. So if we throw this in here, do that. Just get him sped up a bit. I mean, that's only 30% speed rating. If I, because I don't think if I clicked on the unearther, right? So if we went over here, if we pressed U on this, I don't think there's a thing that tells you what food is the best. I'm assuming that, I know what I could give him. What I could give him. Granted, don't know how much it works. So we can always see. Let's go like this. We don't have a huge amount of these. But these did help, so that gives it a 100% speed boost. And yeah, for quite a bit of time. So we could take that out. We could give you those. And yeah, and then once you get that, you'll upgrade your speed and whatnot. Blah blah blah. And oh my goodness, compressor. We don't really want you compressing that, or that. Okay, we don't want you compressing those two things. Because quartz bricks, sadly. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Okay, so yeah, that'll keep going then. Oh, that was a bad thing. Okay, well, I don't know if I could turn these back into. Well, actually, I could throw them into there to get chiseled quartz. So I could at least crush them back down into chiseled quartz. Yeah, but I come over here, be like, get this, boom! Look how fast that went. Okay. So with that though, we could do is go like this, and let's go ahead and run back down there. Really, the best thing to do to make it so that they don't go in there is we could actually take glowstone dust. We could go like this and take these out. I don't know where that lapis actually came from, but we can then click on here. We can add that. Actually, I didn't want to add that to it. Move the lapis. Throw glowstone dust in there. Throw quartz in there. We can throw quartz in there. And then it won't even go in here. It'll just automatically get transferred into our system. Yeah. And then with this, though, we go like this. Put this in here. Get a bunch of these out. Right? Then with this, what we can do is we press U on this, and it's can I just throw them into this to get chiseled? Yes, I can. Okay, perfect. I can go like this. I can click on here. I can click on this and go 8. That gives you 12 and 12. Okay, perfect. So I take these both up here. Go to this. Throw them in there. Throw them in there. Turn that on. Turn that and go like that. There we go. Boom. Yeah, we have 2 of those. We go like this. Be able to click on our display stand. Click on that, and actually, I'm going to go ahead and go down like that real quick. We're going to go here and throw this in here and there, and hit that button again. Go boom, where we get 4 display stands. Of course, I think we do technically need 1 more, but we're also going to need this double battery. Some Inori crystals, and the Inori crystals are iron. So let's go ahead, grab a stack of iron, get it taken up here, throw it down there, turn that on. Wait a second or two. There we go. Get our Nori crystals. Bring them down here. Go. There's nowhere there to put them, so we'll put them right here. And then what we can do again is clicking the wrong thing. Go like that. We can then click here where we click on this. We click on this and we make ourselves the single battery. And we press U. I don't know why it won't let us press U on that. Then we click on this. I'm in the wrong thing. Click on that, click on this, to make the double battery. It's getting charged up by our. We went ahead and made the Niotic one, which carries 100 million. And yeah, okay. Then we click on this. We'd be able to click on this. And then for this, we just need the 2 iron casings. So that can go 1, 2. Where we can make ourselves the Empower. Like so. And then with this, we could bring this up And we're just going to put this. Well, we could just put it in here, right? We can just go like this and go boom right there. Are going to dig out this. I believe it was this two. It might have been more. Might have been three. No, I'm gonna go ahead and do three just in case. Like that. And actually, we want these to be right there real quick so we can put the display stands down on them. Like so. We do need to make one more, so let's go see. Click on this. We should have more quartz now. I should be able to do this. And grab a couple of quartz blocks. I think I grabbed more than I need. Yeah, because I only need three, right? Like that, then here go 1, 2, 3. It's fine. That's fine. We have extra. We have extra. We might need them anyways. Who knows? But we'll bring this over here. Throw this down there and that down there. Turn that back on. Wait a second or two for it to go. There we go. Then we can click here. Make ourselves another play stand. Boom, like so. Put all of this in there. Put that right there. We're also going to break this. Then we go here. And if we type it energy, we have these. We don't actually have any more of the advanced universal cable, which you can see is not full power going. So we'll go like this. Type in cable. Okay, I was gonna say I'm definitely wrong because there's one thing in there. God. And I'm just gonna double check because I thought we had some, but if I cable and not energy, so CA. So we have 10. So if I go like this and we press R on this, we can't do it because we need these. So we can go like this. Make some of those. And then we can press U on this, on that, this, here like that. Make more. There we go. Okay, perfect. And with that, what we could do is, I don't need that one. That'll go right there. That right there. This, and we get a break these blocks underneath here. We go boom, boom, boom. Other ones, there we go. And with that, these are now getting power. So if we go back in here and type in act, we needed empowered diamantine crystal, right? Which means we need a diamantine crystal block. So we definitely need that. So to get that, we definitely just need to throw a block of diamond in front of the thing. So let's go ahead and grab our block of diamond and go throw it in front of this. We'll grab some of the stuff out here. Oh, wait, really? That's actually ridiculously nice. We could do that. This go. Come on. Come on, go faster. There you go. Boom. There we go. Diamantine block. Okay, and this will go right there. And then we needed, for to empower it, we are going to need 2 clay balls and 1 clay. and 1 light blue dye. So I know we don't have the light blue dye, but we could easily make the light blue dye. So I click here, we click here, we click that. I go like this. Boom, there we go. There's the light blue dye. Then type in clay. Take out 2 of those. Take out 1 of those. There we go. Then we can put clay down. Clay ball down. Clay ball down. And light blue dye down. And that will empower it into a empowered diamond team block. And I'm hoping that's actually what it wants, not like diamond powered. That doesn't look like that's what. So yeah, no idea how much power this takes or how long it takes, but yeah. Oh, there it goes. Boom, we have it. Quest complete. We can then click here to complete this quest because I'm assuming we're gonna need more eventually for that. But now we need to make this thing here, the assembler. Means we need some adamant ingots. Adamant ingots are going to be diamond and nickel. We could easily do. Okay, perfect. So if we click on here and we click on this, and we go like this. There we go. Boom. First one of those. We could just make that for that. And all we need now are the crafters. Because we need to make some droppers. I know that we might end up needing a bunch of these at some point, so I'm going to just make a bunch, bring them over here, throw them in there. And then go like that. Or we click on here, go like this, and go one. All we had for those. Let's go ahead and make a couple more of those. Throw them back in there. Click on here. On there, go like that. There we go. There's 2. Now we just need these motor things, which motor things are going to need magnetic coils. We go like this, and we go 1, 2. Then we can press U on this. Go like that. Go 1, 2. To make ourselves the assembler. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's take this up here. And we're going to jump to the back side of this and put it, I'll just say right there. She not assembling, add missing core blocks. Okay, so I'm going to assume that needs more than just that. So if I go like this, just this. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to figure that out here in a minute. Once we get into here. There we go. We could accept that. Now we just need the power of flux, which means we need an laser, a target designator, and a flux gate. So we're going to go over here. I have been at Ori. And I was going to say, hopefully it doesn't have too much stuff. But can I see the things I need? I don't really see any of those first. Actually, right there. That's one of the things we need. Click on this and this. What all do we need for this? We're going to need more of these. So there we go. There's that. That should be there. Need more motors, which means we need more of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think. No, that was way more than I needed. And then we need some carbon. Oh man, no! Please don't make me do some of this stuff. Well, a centrifuge. Just needs these, so let's go ahead and make that 1, 2. See if we can see it up here at the top. I don't see it. Blah blah. Centrifuge, centrifuge. Generator, foundry, assembler, firepower, blah blah blah. Just hoping it's not like a multi gene block thing. Yeah, I don't really. I don't remember like either. Actually, there it is. Hard furnace, biogenerator. There it is, right? Centrifuge. That to make that. And looking at it, it looks like it might just be a single block. So we'll bring it right there. Machine is not assembled. Please add missing core block. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what that means. Let's click on this real quick though and go to power. I guess we'll on this and that. But I'm gonna assume I was gonna say assume it's in general tech, but I guess not. So in here, the assembler, machine blocks, machine cores. There's different machine cores. I'm assuming, like, okay, so if we go back to here and we scroll back down to here, copper reinforced plating. I don't really see those there. Oh, there they are. There they are. Boom. That one. That one. I don't think we could do that one. Could possibly do that one if we had whatever that was. I think we're going to have to start with these ones. So if I went like this. Wait, is my lapis not connected to my... Oh, my lapis isn't connected to my thing. Okay, and now if I click on this. Okay. That does that. Okay. So we need to just go connect our lapis though real quick before we do anything else. I apparently never reconnected it. Let's grab this. Boom, there we go. Lapis is now linked. It's weird. I mean, I know I have, lapis blocks, but that's a whole nother step. Let's go like this though. Go like this. We'll press R on here. We'll click on this. So we'll just go with that for the 3 blocks probably needed for the other thing up here. I don't know if primitive ones would work. Oh, come on. That's not where I wanted that to go. And you know it. And you know it, game. Boom. But there we go. We could do that. That'll let us have an assembler, which apparently need to take power to this block here, I'm guessing. So we'll go like this. And I guess that's fine. For whatever reason, it just doesn't go in that one. Okay, well, we have this in here, so we're going to press B. No, not B. This button. Find our coal. Throw some coal in here. Right? And I thought that was all we had to do. Maybe not. Assembling, pulverizing. Nope. Okay, so there's something else we got to do. Assuming that these rods part of mod, yes, they're carbon fiber strands. If we click on here, it just says centrifuge by. Oh wait, we have to have hot graphite or coal dust. It's not coal, dust. So let's crush down some coal real quick. We make some coal dust, and then we can put this in there, and that'll start spinning, making carbon fiber. Yeah, because for that we needed that for the next thing, which was the thing right here. Let's go ahead, take what we have out, click on here. And if we hover over this, we now have that. We go this though, make the 2 more motors. Go here and here. And now for that, we just need whatever this is. And hopefully we can make, ooh, that's in an assembler. Using whatever these weird things are, the indirect compound and the atoms. We need to make another one of these. Make a couple. And this compound, get over here on the side, or I'm gonna have to look at it. So do I see the compound? I it on the list. There it is. Boom. So we go like that. In a centrifuge, we put ender dust, or well, ender dust is going to be the better option because we do have lots of stuff for that. So we that we go like this. This takes quite a bit longer, it looks like, but we need 2 of them for right now, and this will give us just 2 of them. Okay, there we go. Then we come over here, we click on this, where we throw 2 of these down here, 1 of these up here, 1 of those right there. And then listen to this thing like squeak and scream. There we go. That'll give us our laser. And click on here, on this, to make that. Okay. So that we got there. Okay, so we can actually accept this, go boom. Accept this, go boom. Accept this, go. And now we just need to make our target designator, which is going to use some processing units, some plastic. A processing unit. There's plastic, electrum, redstone, and carbon fiber. So if we go like this again, so we need some redstone. I think I said, right? So we'll go down here, we'll grab some redstone. Oh, it said we needed some plastic. I'm not sure where that's at. There it is. We need plastic, carbon fiber, and something else. If we press U on this, click on the assembler, electrum. Okay, so yeah, we'll grab some electrum. Then we go here, go like this, and let this make a couple of whatever these are, because we need at least 3 of them, right? I believe is all we needed. Oh, another battery? I'll take it, sure. Okay, there we go. We got 3 of those. So we click here, we click here. And the thing we are looking to make, I don't know, requires this, so we'll go like this. The target designator. Yep. Okay, so we already have that. Boom, there we go. So we can now click on this. Click on here, apparently, to get that. And if we go up to this, we get this. So we're going to need the flux gate, which is some fluxite, a platinum, and another one of those things there. So let's go ahead and make another one of these, I guess. So what wasn't that? It was that, and plastic. So, yep, we'll have that go. That makes another one of those. Now, just the other thing. So if we go ahead, click on this again, we click on here, we click on here. Press that. This fluxite stuff is made apparently in a laser. Molten fluxite, which is made by melting. And yeah, so we're going to need this laser thing. So if we put this laser thing and we go boom, and we put it right here, it'll do that. We could then take one of these basic cores, put it on top. I'm assuming it'll be enough. Go like that. We could break that because I never did figure out how to use those. And then I'm assuming with this, we need a amethyst, right? I don't know if I could just like this and put this down or not. Put that there. I can't really just put that on there, so um oh no, 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 stop, 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 stop. Okay. Okay, so I don't know how that works. I don't know how this thing works. It apparently digs through stuff. Okay, go like that. Let's see, let's see. If we press U on this again, right? We go like this. So it's got to be pointed at a cluster. But how do I get cluster to show back up? Do I need to get a... Huh. Huh. You know what? Let's just take it. I don't know. Was I able to? I don't know if I could put this battery in it to charge it. So let's go ahead and go here and go like this and type in spec. No, not spec. Hey. What am I typing in? I don't remember. Let's just type in coil. Coil. Get one of these. Needs these. So if we go like that, throw some of this stuff here. Computer that we don't need on us. That for right now. Okay, and then if we click on this, we here and go that. Boom. So we can grab this, take that with us. Okay. Now we're just gonna run it all the way up here because we know there are clusters up here. We have so many batteries now. Of course, it kind of sucks that it's like I made that one battery and now he is giving me batteries. Although there's some other thing I want to work on doing. And stuff. So we have crystals up there and up there. Let's just head up here, I think. And we will put this down right here. Where we then go like this and put one of these on top. And we could right click on it like so. And then put that on it to give it power. And target designate. Position stored. Shift right click on that. And I don't know if it actually did it or what it did. So, okay, so it did get it. Okay, perfect. Okay, I don't know how to get it to stop though. Um, so can I like click on the next one and shift click it over there to get it to do that? And I don't know if it actually did it. I don't know if it dropped it or not. We're gonna hit B, turn our magnet on, jump up that way. I don't think we got one. Yeah, okay. So I don't know how to turn this thing off other than breaking it. So we'll go like that. We'll go like that. Turn it on. And it's going to keep going. Okay, so nope. We're just going to break it as a whole. Hit B. Go like that. We'll take this down. Let's go ahead and throw that up there. I'll throw this up there, that up there, this, go this. I don't fully understand how this thing's supposed to work, but okay. But if I jump up here now and try to click on that, which I don't seem to be wanting to work, of course, go like that. There we go. So if I could see this crystal now, right? Okay, so if I go position stored and then shift right click on there, oh, we got to put power to it, right? So we go like this and put power to it. It'll get the next one. Okay, good. Good. That's all we need for now. I don't know if there's a way to tell it to only do that one spot, but hey, we'll just go with that. And this will let us run back to the base because I'm fairly certain we're out of range because there's not an infinite range thing. Plus, we wanted to make the range like 500 meters, whatever. It would basically drain our power ridiculously fast. Oh, hey, look, one of our bees came down. Oh, it's going back up. They sure do like it up there. Okay, so we needed inside of here two of these and some other stuff. You need two of those, one of those, and a platinum. So like that. We also need to click on this and type in plat. Take one platinum out. Toss it in there. And I have a feeling we're going to need a whole lot of these too. Go like that. We could then this here, which will let us click on this and go like that. And then the advanced machine things. So for this, we get 8 for every 2 of those. If we need 16 of them, right? Means we're going to need one more of those. So we could press, not B, we could press this one. Go down here and grab another diamond block. Throw it down there after we turn that off. That get hit. That get hit. There we go. Boom. Then we could bring this over, put it here, go like this, type in play, go 1, 2, get our 1 clay. We already got that, so 1 clay, clay ball, guy, and let that go. We are going to need 2 more of the thing, right? No, we're going to need a lot more of those. Darn. Can I get, go here and we type in amethyst. Can we get bloody amethyst? Quest from Fluxite. Do that, and that should give us that. So do we have that quest unlocked? Ew, perfect. So we can go like that. We that. That what we could do, probably bring it over here. Grab this. Right? So we can bring it over here. Let's go ahead and dig this out a little. like so. And what we could do is we could put this right here, and we could apparently grow them by shift clicking, right? I want this one to grow, not the top one. I don't care that much about the top one. I mean, the top one's fine, I guess. But we go like this and say B, and put that right there. Put this right here. We go like that. And we could go like this. No, we could go like, shoot. Go like that. Let's just get this one to grow again. Quickly, quickly. That one's a cluster now. Come on, come on. Come on, you can grow. Well, I could probably just tell it do that one and do that one and break that top block like so and let this next one grow. And if it's up there, right, one of these two will grow. That one grew. Okay, so then we can click behind there and then there. Then we could put that right there. Go like that and break that. And that'll give us the two that we need. Of course, that actually needs that to be able to. And that is actually, we needed those two, but we actually need technically two more after that, don't we? So can I get more of? We get them from that. We could get them from enchanting that, but we need less quanta than or than 50. That and that. So we would need to reduce the quanta we have in our enchanting setup to do this that way. Which I think like right now that's plus 100. So if we actually broke just this, so B, do we have an X on us? No, we probably over here. So if we clicked on this, take this, what is this going to give us? So if we break that, we are at 70. So we would still need to get down below that. So best way, because that's already negative 15. Um, so let's see, we need to get down to 50, right? So need 20 to go away. So if we break 4 of these, can we do it then? So if I went like this and we brought out some of these, and I clicked on that, it does require just levels. Okay, so let's just go grab levels from there real quick. And we come over here and throw that in there and go boom. We could make a couple of these so we could just set up a little line of them. And get them to grow. Okay, that should really be enough. Okay, the bee is down there. I see a box, which is useful. Yeah, I mean, not really, but it could be. It's a cube, definitely useful. And that's not. I don't care that much about those. Those could just appear in a couple minutes. So let's run back up here. Go like this. Go like this. Get over here. This might be something that's better if we set them up like right there. I'm thinking. Break this open. Get this light in here as well. And I will be back once these grow. Okay, so I got them in a line now. We should be able to go like this. Click there. And it'll go through. And I'm still not sure how to turn it off other than break it. Just do that for now, and then we'll put that back. But we got 7 of those, which should be enough. I should be able to go here, click on this again, and click on the assembler. We needed, so I'm going to need 6 of them and 2 platinum, but we're also going to need some of those. So if we click on here, we're going to need some of the stuff back out of our computer, aren't we? So the B, I didn't put it in here, right? Some of it's in there. Grab that. We can put this, some of this other stuff in. Don't actually sure need on us. So let's go like this though, and throw that back in there. Don't really need this on us. This, that, this, that. Yeah, sure. Okay, so if we press this button here again, and we click on this, and then we click on this again. So we're going to need the plastic, the electrum, the redstone, and the things. Okay, so plastic, we'll go like that. Just take all of that out. Electrum, we'll just take all of that out. And the redstone, scroll down, take all of that out. And then we go redstone, plastic, that, and this. And we're going to need to make a couple of these, right? Because we're going to need 3 more to do another one of those, or to do 2 more of these. Once that does that, we go like that, take this out, put this in, go like that, and then that needed platinum. So we need to go here, type in platinum, 1, 2, 3, throw them in there, and let that make those. Okay, and this is finished with making these, which is good. Okay. That'll make those. If we click on here, and we click on here, and we click on here again, then we click on here, we're just going to need 2 advanced frames and 2 Endurium ingots. But of course, there's some sort of Tesseract thing. That. Do I still have those on me? No, I don't. Where did I put those? Are they in here? I don't see them. They might be somewhere else. So if we click on here, and no, we don't really have those. And we do have the Endurium block here. Wondering, did I put them in one of these? I did. Okay, we go like this real quick. Let's go ahead and finish this quest off, though, right? We'll go ahead, go here, click that. I clicked back. Never mind. We go like this, get this one done, have it add these blocks here in wherever they have to be. Add those blocks in, and with that, we'll have that. We then just look and see what we need for this Tesseract thing. S. Right. Where's it? There it is. Tesseract frame. That we're just going to need some fused quartz. So if I go like this, we put that over there. I can go here, type in fused. Here and click fused quartz alloy, where we need to just throw some nether quartz into there. So we should be able to here again. Type in nether quartz. Why do we only have 20? This thing, did that person really go through all that? No, I didn't. Well, that makes sense. Why we don't have more of that. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Of course, of course. Well, let's go ahead though. Take this up here. We press U on this again. Wanted us to do something. I don't remember. Fused quartz alloy smelter. Throw this in here. Let it go and make some fused quartz real quick. Go. We got 5. I don't know how many we need. So then we can click on this. That we can click on the tesseract frame to make ourselves the tesseract frame. Then click here. The actual tesseract itself is by pouring molten ender. Need 900 buckets. So 1 block of molten ender poured into the tesseract frame. How much ender do we have in here? Have any? We have enderium. We only have a little bit of ender. So let's go ahead and click on this. Throw all of that back up in there. Come down here. Grab a stack of ender pearls. Probably way more than we need. Molten ender at the bottom. And go like this. That in there. Once this gets out there, we go like this. Pour that into there. And that will make ourselves a tesseract. Done. 3, 2, 1, now. No, okay. There we go. Now it's done. Boom. Perfect. Okay. That we could then click on here. We can click on this. Submit. And then we can click that. That will put it wherever it goes. And we can just say it is done. And we're good. And then we go back home. Down here. Okay. So now we just needed the thing. So I think if I could make another dissolution chamber real quick, right? Let's chamber. Can I make these? I need diamond gears, so let's go ahead and make a couple of those. Okay, I don't have a spot for them. So let's bring them over here. We'll put them with that gear. Do we have that in there? Actually, that's whatever. We could go like that. Then we click here and here, and we should be able to make a couple of these. Don't have a spot for them anymore either, so them right there. We can then click here and go like this and make 1, 2 of these just because I don't feel like swapping stuff out. Okay, and then we bring these up and one here, because like this one's already got pink slime in it. And yeah, let's go grab ourselves some buckets, which are someplace. Where did I put the buckets? Huh? Oh, right here, right here. Okay, but we don't have any more buckets apparently. Okay, so we click here. Go like this. This will be our buckets. Go ahead, just grab thing of pink slime real quick. That should be all we need is one thing of pink slime, and then we need 2 things of latex. Put pink slime in there. Come up here, grab latex, latex in there, put latex in there. That was essentially why I didn't let this thing keep running overall, is because I had a feeling we were going to need some later. But we are getting low on plastic, so I will turn it back on. Okay, so then let's go ahead and run down here real quick and grab 2 of these back out. And run up here. Where we go to this one, we go like this. And we grab one of these, put it in there, and we press U on this. Click on this, and we go, okay, so we need 2 plastic, 2 nether brick, 2 iron. So let's go in here. We need our 2 plastic. We needed nether brick. We need that, and we actually need more plastic than that, don't we? So we type in plastic again, just take out the rest of it. And then iron, go. So we go like this and say 2 plastic, 2 iron, 2 nether brick, and then we needed gold gears. So if we type in gold, if we have any gold gears, we do not. So let's go ahead and throw all that back in here real quick and make some gold gears. There we go. Then we can throw this in there. We can hit lock real quick, just so that it makes it easier to put stuff in here in a second. Go like that, that, and that. This is where we're definitely gonna need more plastic. There we go. Take this real quick, all the way down here. This guy, where we throw it in there, there, here. Right, plastic, and take it out. I am going to, actually, no, I'm going to put this other thing up here. I was going to put it in there, but then I'm like, wait, no, we got a chest up here for stuff. We actually have a couple chests up here for stuff. Let's go ahead and throw this in there. And that in there. And then we're dissolution chambering stuff. So we'll click here. We'll take this out. We'll click here. We'll go this. And we'll press U on this. Click on this to get... Oh, wait. I thought... Never mind. I thought there was another one between there. Okay, so we'll go like this. Here, I guess. Press U on here. We need 2 plastic, 2 netherite scraps, 2 gold, and then the diamond gears. So let's go ahead, click on this, type in diamond gears, where we're going to need 2 diamond gears. We're going to need 4 gold total, so we'll just take the gold that's in there out. Then we need scrap. We're going to need 4 of those, so then if we click here, go 2 plastic, 2 gold, 2 scrap, and a diamond gear, and lock those inputs. And then once that is done, we can go like that and get the other advanced frame. Or did it say it needed a supreme frame? I don't remember. Let's go ahead. We'll do that. Then we click here. We click here, then we click here. So it needs 1 advanced frame. So how much power does this use? 7 million. Oh goodness, that 30 some million a tick. Okay, so we definitely need a way to get power in there better. Let's see if we click on here. No, not there. Here. We type in Ender. scroll down for power. Right? Ender, just type in space cell. There we go. If we click on this, you just need one more of these. We could do the Eye of Ender, the direct, and the tiny thing. So we don't have an Eye of Ender, so let's go ahead and on this, and this, and this, that. And we could run down here, and we should have these other things in power where I don't even have to really find them. Like here, and click here. That looked like a 0 to me, and I was like, oh man, we don't have any of those. Darn. Did okay, but then we go like that. There we go. That's our ender core. We can then go like this and click on this, and then if I put this down right here, right, and we open this up, that should be there. We need batteries put in there. That's actually where this will come in quite handy, because I could open this up and throw that in there. So this can now store 40 million power and transfer 2 million. Then we can go to our world engine. And once we get our ability to fly, we can fly around until we find our ender cell. And we can press B, go like that, put that in there. Shouldn't this be transferring? I thought this would transfer power from here to there. Huh. I'm not sure. Anyways, we should technically have everything we need. I don't know if I could, if I add more stuff to there, does it actually, I don't know if it does. Whatever. Let's go ahead and take this out. So if we put this in, this in, this in, and something else. There's something else, right? We made it, I thought. Let's go ahead and click on, nope, not that, on this. Click on this. This, oh yeah, the Enderium ingots. So we got 9. I could throw that in there right now. But I'm confused. Does it need something else then? So according to this, it just needs 6. Oh, it's 16 per. Okay. I didn't realize. Thinking it was like half. I was thinking 16, so it was 8 for one. Okay, so we're definitely gonna need some more of that, and I believe. So we run up here. We click on this in Ethereum. We currently have 1 block in here, so we go like that, add a block, which will give me another 9. Click on here. We got 3, right? So 9, 9 is 18, 20, 21, 22. So we still need a couple more. That's 12 and 16 out of 32. 8. So what do we need to make more Endurium? Let's see. We have the Ender. We have the Invar. We have the Nickel. We have the Platinum. We have... we need more lead. Click on this and we'll type in lead. Grab that out. Throw it in here and that should make some more. Backup in progress. Boom. Okay. So that'll do that. I should be able to click on this and throw this in the computer now, right? Yes, I can. Okay, perfect. Okay, throw that back in the computer. Some of this stuff I know we don't really have spots in the computer for yet, so let's go ahead and get spots for it. Basalt. Come over here to this empty one here. Glowstone, we do have a spot in the computer for it, I know. But then we'll click here. Pull all this down and go boom, boom. That there, put that there. Endurium, we technically do have a spot in the computer for it. If we go like this, throw that in there, but then let's go ahead and also these carbon fibers. Grab those, we'll put those there. Then let's go ahead and put this shelf stuff back together real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. There we go. And then we should be able to get our other thing of endurium so that we can do that. Now there is, yep, more than enough. Okay, perfect. Perfect. We'll let that go. That'll give us a block. Go like that. Then we go like this. Perfect. Then what we could do is we could head back to the world engine. Click on this. Throw that in there. And of course the power is just gonna drain like nothing for right now. If I go like this, so if we head back home, right? I do have this one here that we could take off of our computer real quick and go back to the world engine. And we can probably just break this. We don't need heat in there. I can put that in there, and that'll start transferring power much quicker. We'll let it go until we get 8. We do technically need 2 more Endurium ingots, apparently, so if we go like this and we go back home, we, how much did we have? Do we have enough in there for a block, or was it? So there's 720, which is not enough for a block. We have no of that in there, right? So there's no, we have lead, there's no platinum. We need to just put a little bit of platinum in there or make an ingot. Let's go ahead, just put platinum in there if I could remember to hit the right key. And of course, yeah. Like, yeah, open up the thing. It's like, oh, not enough power. Yeah, because we took all the power out. So platinum, I think, is right there. So we should only need 1 ingot of platinum. I should be able to bring it over here. Go like this. Throw it in there. Let it do its thing. It should give us enough to make a block. Yep, say block plus 3 ingots. We can just do that. And yeah, perfect, perfect. That'll give us everything we need. Yeah, the other one was, I don't know how I miscalculated. I really don't. I'm pretty sure I messed something up somewhere, but whatever. Let's go like that back to the world engine. Or we come here, click on this, and go 1, 2. That'll drain that power. That's fine because, yeah, running air, running air. I still don't understand why that ender cell isn't getting power. There we go. That'll give us the 16 of those. We could then take that back off of there. Head back home. Where we will put this back down there. And then with that, we can click here. click on this, we click on this, and we can get this. So this, now I still want the Nether Star Chicken, just because. But yeah, as long as it's not another netherite hammer. Well, it's a netherite backpack. Didn't need that either. But we still have our netherite backpack already. Okay, well, anyways, let's go back to man to boy what's catalyst guy, right? Catalyst guy, what you got for us, dude? Now that we finished your thing, we made your advanced machine blocks. Sweet, go for it. Nice. So now we could buy the rest of his stuff here, which I still don't know how these work. I kind of want to buy that just because it's platinum, and I get a lot of platinum with it, but I'm not sure how it works. We'll have to look into that, see how that works. But now let's go ahead and head back over to spawn. I mean, I guess we could have just teleported to guidance. But we go here, and the scholar is now finished, so we could do that. And now we have sage, so now we got to go to the wormrite. And Twilight and Echo of the Ancients will guide you through vault across distance, dimensions, blah blah blah. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, and so these guys I do believe I have to run to, right? So if I clicked on this, yeah, you haven't yet that Echo yet, so I have to now run over and talk to them first. I believe they are over here. Here's the Twilight Ancient. Or Twilight and Ancient, I guess, maybe. With how Twilight Forest is like one of the later things, apparently. Oh, they're in the same room. Okay. So blah blah blah. Welcome, mortal. So this guy, some whatever these are materials using materials from a vault. So we got to go to some vault, get the ancient upgrades for that. What do you have in your shop that I could buy though? I could buy a super dense energy cell, which is pretty cool. Uranium node, which actually, if I could figure out how the resource nodes work, might be useful. Levels up the relic in your hand for your whole. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what that means. So I'm assuming there's a relic. Yeah, I don't know for sure. Apothic Pinnacle. We also have the Watch of Flowing Time. And a Temporal Sack. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything too fancy here from you. And then you have the Celestia Gem Anvil, Saturation Module, Replica Artifact Wheel, and some of this other stuff. Mimi does, and just matter, replication, thanks. Okay, anyways, in your thing, blah blah blah, claim 5 Twilight trophies from vaults within the Twilight Ring. Yeah, okay. Okay, so there's, yeah, a lot of stuff in there to do. Okay, well, that's you two guys, so let's go ahead, head back out of here and go to the Wormrite, which I believe is just next door. Yep. Wormrite here, just next door. Has to do with the end. I mean, Deep Slate Draconic. But yeah. Boom. Yeah, these guys. Okay, so you, sir, have some weird scramble borrowed from Scramble thing. Another Echo he worked closely with. Okay, so basically, yeah, stuff. But we need to make some energizing core stabilizers, a crystal matrix box, and an energy core. And you sell a dragon head, which might be useful. I don't actually. I know for sure will be useful because we need at least one for our thing. There's a generator, which I don't know what it does. An advanced dislocator, some speed add-ons, efficiency, capacitors, other stuff, and yeah. ultimate tier, elite tier. I don't understand what that means because that's a bunch of stuff. But yeah, but for now, I do think I want to grab one extra dragon head from you. There. Thank you. Thank you. And we will do some stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead. Back to guidance though, right? Because now we could buy more stuff from him. So we could buy a random awakened gear. So this mod. So this has a low chance of giving actual gear, but a higher chance of giving a module. Ugh. But I think I want to go ahead and do at least one. Because, of course, actually, random Project E gear be the same way. But yeah, I'm not sure. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and go with this. We'll go like that and see what we get. We just got projectile. Okay, yeah, something completely useless. Something completely useless. Okay, well, let's go ahead and head home. And with that, go ahead. We'll just bring this over here. We'll click on this. We'll throw this in there. We'll go like this. We'll click on here, right? And then we'll scroll down to this where we will click on this, that. We'll click on this money. We'll click on this and submit those to get those in there because we needed these in here to get something else. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But the thing I don't quite understand really still is how this works. So like this here, is it made like this so that we can bring like a pipe up through here, but we could still build some stuff in here to do our quantum computing stuff? Because I think we would take our quantum leap thing, we would bring it out of there, and then up into there if we wanted to do some stuff, and then we would put some like storage thing right here. But I'm not entirely sure how all that works. And then I know that there's like the mimic blocks or whatever. Tesseract's block that can wirelessly transfer fluids, energies, and fluids. You can also be done using networks, done private, and blah, blah, blah. It also has a new crafting recipe, just like the old days. Stuff and stuff. Okay, so I don't know what that actually means, but now we have Oblivion. So we click on here, meet the ancient. We did. Yep. We got the worm right. Yep, we did. Okay. Yep. And then we got the twilight. Yep, we did. Okay, so first things first, if we were to do this, this is a major world upgrade. So we would need the stabilizers, the core, and the crystal matrix block. Crystal matrix, that's this. Diamond, so that's actually something relatively easy to do, other than the nether stars, right? Oh, hey, look, there's some stuff here from a bee, apparently. But if I'm just gonna put this right here. If I go like this, I'm not sure how this works. I don't know how that works. I'm just gonna leave it right there. Let's go ahead. We'll throw this in here for right now. I can throw that in there, that in there. Ooh, we don't have emerald blocks yet, apparently. Bring this over here. And we'll just throw it in up here. Okay. Okay, so there's that. So next thing I want to do. Next thing I wanted to do. So let's go over here. Type in here. We'll go click on here. We'll type clip. Like so. And then we'll go like this. Where we click on here. And we make this. And then we make this. And we make this. And then we make this. Okay, and then with that, I think We then could click on here. We're going to go ahead and type back in here. And we're going to go at just and scroll down once. There we go. Okay. So the boots then get step assist, jump boost, ground stomp, and negate fall damage. And whatever earthquake is. We want at least step assist. So we'll go like that. But apparently we don't have any of those. So I'm assuming all of that's over here. So if we go here, and I just click on this, then apparently we don't have the ladders, which is weird because I know we should have made enough ladders. Definitely should have made enough ladders. So let's go here. We'll just, I guess, click on this. Click on this. I was pretty sure we did this last time, so yeah. So there we go. We go like this to get step assist. Okay, so we'll have step assist. And then jump boost. I don't care too much about. The other one was like gate fall down, ground stomp. I have no idea. Activate to push mobs. I don't know what that is. Swim speed. Negate fall damage. Boom. Here, that just needs wool. So we could actually do is we go here. Let's grab this. Go in here and type it at just. Take this out. And bring it over. And put them in right there. So that we could just go like this here. Click negate fall damage. There's that. Okay, and then here we just mainly need night vision and debuff remover. So night vision, need some of these. You know what? I'm gonna go like this. Make a stack of these because we keep needing them. We'll put them in there. Press the right key again. This for night vision. And put that there. We'll go this, that one. And we wanted debuff remover, which I'm slash debuff remover would go like that. So we just need honey bottles and buckets of need honey bottles, which I know we have in here. Actually, no, I think they are down here. Yeah, so we have honey bottles down there. Then we're just gonna need buckets of milk, which means we're gonna need some more buckets. So let's actually go ahead, press this, press R on this. We'll go like this. Make some more buckets. Then we go this. We'll come right here and get some buckets of milk. Just make sure we don't click on the wrong cows. So there we go. That's 4 buckets of milk. So we click here. Click on debuff remover for that. Perfect. Okay, then we can put that in there. Okay, chest. We need the invulnerability. Oh, we need flight. Flight for the chest. So click on this. We can make these. So we go like that and go 1, 2. Those. Need that. And then the phantom membrane. Can we make these any other way other than the phantom? Yes, we can. So we could take the dragon head we got and throw some leather in front of it, in front of that fan. Okay, perfect. So that'll work. So let's come over here, I believe, where we have our leather. Run up here to behind here. Go like that. Go like this. Put this down there. Throw that right there. And wait a little bit, I think. I mean, that's what it looked like it said. I turn my camera just so I can see. light, phantom membrane. So we have fan, blowing leather, or blowing in front of head, turns into phantom membrane. That's all it shows. So I'm pretty sure that's right. So we'll wait here a second and see if this happens. Okay, I did have to change it a little bit, and I had to put the head on the thing. So I was sitting there like, nothing's happening, nothing's happening. Okay, let's try putting the head on the thing. So now, as you can see, it's doing that. So that's actually doing something. You can see the particle effects, they changed. We're good to go. So if you have to do this, the head has to go onto the fan, not onto the ground in front of the fan. And with that, you will be able to do this. So yeah, let's go. Come on, faster, faster. But with that, that'll let us get the flight. There we go. We can grab these. Just bring them down here. We'll throw them in our system. Boom, like so. And then we can press here, which will then let us click on this, which will let us get flight. Put on this, which we also would love to have death protection as well. Which death protection is this? We would need a lot of stuff we don't have yet, so that's not going to happen yet. But flight's really the main thing. Invulnerable. We could go like this and go 1, 2, and then we could do the same thing. Because I still don't know how this one works, but we can still just get it put on there. Just in case we go to look up to see how it works. Boom. Go. So that's that. Then on the legs, I mean, maybe walk speed. I don't think we really need run speed, but walk speed. We do that. Just grab that walk speed. And might as well do run speed too, I guess, right? So we could do that. And here, there we go. Then we come over here and go like this. Oh, no, wrong thing. Wrong thing. We want to be in here. Where we go like this. That'll give us that. Then we get night vision and buff remover. And then we get flight and whatever. We get walk speed and run speed. And we come over here, grab some more lapis out just in case. Open this up, throw that in. Go like this and hope it didn't give us Berserker. Nope, it gave us Berserk. Wow. Wow, yay, of course it did. Okay, well, let's, also, we're going to need to do some other stuff real quick, I think. We're going to need to bring this up here and throw it in here. So that we can get Berserker's Fury and Life Mending off. It's nice that those were the two that came off right away. But I could do that, right? Now if I come down here, we could fly around the base. Okay, perfect. But I kind of want to upgrade this the rest of the way. So to upgrade this the rest of the way, we need to come into here. Let's click on gathering resources real quick because we apparently got this. We go here, gearing up. We come down here to get this. Boom, done. But we need this. So we're going to need some of these. So this quanta has to be way down at 15 to 30. So it's got to be no more than 30. So it's going to be 30 with these being, this has to be 80. And this has to be 60. Currently, we only have it up to 75. So we're going to go here, up, off. There we go. Oh, wait, no, we needed a Warden's Tendril to get up to the next one, don't we? In order to get up to 80. If we need either the Echoing or the Skulk Shelf in order to get to 80, and those both require a Warden Tendril. Which means beating the Warden. But at the same time, not necessarily beating the Warden. I am curious if... Ooh, we're even getting better stuff from that now, too. Look at that. We got a straight up diamond pipe upgrade. But let's go ahead and throw that in there, and this in here, and that in there. Honey doesn't have a spot that does. Let's go ahead. Get honey in our system. Come over here and go right there. But yeah, we kind of want to upgrade it the rest of the way and do whatever we can to negate those bad effects, right? I don't know if you could have two of these or not. I wonder if you can. It'd be nice if you could and see everything it's going to put on, but I don't know for sure. Allows treasure enchants. I have no idea what that is. Can we get one of these? We probably could. But it doesn't increase the maximum at all. Then there's this here. Level is stores enchantments inserted in books will deposit it, left clicking, store enchant, blah blah blah. I don't know what that does. But so in order to get Quanta down, we could probably work on making some melon shelves. Right? Because when we did it before, so we took out this shelf right here, right? So we take out that shelf and we're down to 70. But we need to be to 80 anyway, so never mind, because we have to fight a warden. So the question about that is, can I don't know if I have one. Do I have one? Do we have one? Let's find out. So we don't have one in there. If I come over here and we click here, we change this to and can I make a mob tool thing? One of these mob imprisonment tools. We'll make one of these. Right? With that, I should be able to pick up a warden. Right? We should be able to pick up a warden then. And then we should be able to place down a warden afterwards. And then we should be able to use a... We'll need to make one of those on it, won't we? Ooh, I don't think that'll work. But I'm not, I'm still not entirely sure how to best do this. Warden module would be useful, but might need to do a stasis chamber. Right, so we make a stasis chamber, which is going to require another advanced frame. Yes, I think it's going to be a little bit later. I think we'll do this next time. So I think, yeah, next time we'll finish off our apotheosis thing. Right, we'll get that finished up all the way up to level 100. But hopefully we get some good enchants out of it and not all these life mending and Berserker's Fury and stuff like that. You know, because these life mending ones, I mean, I don't know if it's the life mending itself that's killing us for all. But we'll be able to do that. Oh my goodness, look at us run now. Like, this is just walking speed, running speed. It's almost too much. Yeah, that's almost too much. Okay, that's going to get too much. Yeah, that's definitely going to be too much for us. So we're definitely, I don't know, can we take that? I don't know if we could take these off. Can I just put these in there and take them off? No, I can't. Okay. With that, we might have to make just a new pair of boots for it. And so if we go here, we press R on this. Go like that. Come in here and type in step. Or actually, was that on legs or was that on boots? Well, that was on our legs. So we actually need leg. Click on there to get the legs. Cognitive, netherite, dark matter. Why don't I see them? Whatever. So if we press U on this, then I could go like this. Go. Switch out like leggings. Well, I still don't see there. Oh, it's because they're leggings, legs. Okay. Then we go like this. Take that off. Keep these. There we go. That's definitely way too fast. So like that. Go ahead and just enchant it with whatever we got there. There we go. That's much better for me. I think it was fast the other way. Let's go ahead and put all of this in there for now. We got an enchanted book, so we'll throw it there. Yeah, but now one thing is we could now fly around the world, which is going to help us out in the vaults and stuff like that. Could get around the base a little bit easier here and there, but I'll still probably end up needing to clean up some of this a bit more. Might take some time and just do some more opening up and get a bigger section opened up here. And yeah, so until next time, everybody, please enjoy your day, night, doing whatever you're doing, wherever you're at. As always, force your friends to watch. We will come back next time where, like I said, we will do some stuff with Apotheosis, get it finished up. I might just actually do that off camera just because it takes time. Figuring out how to, or get everything ready, get all the stasis chamber and all that stuff ready, because I think we're gonna need the stasis chamber so that we could attack the world without him attacking us. And yeah, I think that's gonna be the goal. Work on that so that we can get this, that we can get that, this, and all of that. We could start working on draconic evolution to work towards getting ourselves some better gear. But that, I have a feeling, is going to require a lot more power than what we have. And I think I also need to work into right now, what are we sitting at? 59. 59 is really not even the best anymore, because I'm pretty sure we could change out this ender, this coolant in here. Let's see. Pick up before we end. Let's go in here. Go at how where we go like this and find the thing. If we this way, press U, coolants. I believe we could technically get Dragon's Breath now, which is a lot better. I mean, the experience we've been able to do for quite a while, but that's a lot to do. The cognition, the XP fluid, all that. Molten Fluxite, definitely no way we're doing that. Again, Dragon's Breath. We would get that by throwing these onto one of these and having it drain into a tank. Or we could have it. Yeah, so yeah, I think the best way to do it would be to essentially take our thing from over here. take this and have it feed a thing that feeds a tank, and once that tank is filled, it doesn't do anymore, and then that tank then transfers, like we would use an ender tank. That ender tank transfers fluid up to here, which would then put fluid in here, which would increase the rate this works, the rate at which this works. And yeah, because I don't think we can use the other thing just yet. Press the right button. Stuff here, the time fluid. Yeah, time fluid is a bit more of work to get because of the time crystals and stuff like that. And yeah, but if we could get that going as well, we could always do that. But that just seems like a lot of work for just that. Then, of course, the generator that we have. I mean, we only have, I think, I don't even remember which we have just a basic one in here, or did we upgrade it? Yes, we have just a basic generator. So we could technically increase its power generation as well by giving it super liquid heated sodium, or we could work on going and getting that, but I don't think that's going to be that big of a deal if we can make it so that our uranium is turned into uranite using this thing, and so on and so forth. Yeah, anyways, again, thank you all for watching. We will come back next time to work on something else, and until then, peace out. See you later.